looks like Kirk Cousins is going to be on the roster for the foreseeable future, which is not a bad thing. All things considered, it looks like Kirk Cousins is going to be there to help Michael Penix. And even though he cost $45 or $40 million to be on the roster, it's okay at the end of the day. Now, you got to look at it like this. Michael Penix is the starter. I believe he is. It's his team, and everything's going to be good when that comes about. But what if Michael Penix go down? What if he's in a sophomore slump? Whatever the case may be, you want to have a quarterback that could probably get you 4 to 6 games, through the season if something was to happen. I don't think Michael Penix is going to go down. Actually, I think big things of Michael Penix, and I think it's going to be a really good look for the Falcons with him at QB1. But if something goes down and something happens at the very moment, like right now, Kirk Cousins might be the viable backup that we can use. Now, down the road, he may want to, obviously want to invest in a cheaper option at backup quarterback, because you don't want a backup quarterback at $40-something million on the roster. But at the end of the day, when you're trying to win and you see what everything is and the way it's lined up, Michael Penix could benefit from this. The Falcons could benefit from this. And you don't have to worry about Kirk Cousins trying to do everything as QB1, because you saw what happened last year. That just wasn't viable when he got hurt. He didn't want to say anything. With him being on the sideline, hey, look, you can come in for 3 or 4 games, or if something happens, you can carry us throughout the season, and let's see how it goes. Maybe we go far in the playoffs, and we may need Kirk Cousins for the last few games and, win a Super Bowl. I mean, I doubt it, but hey, you just never know what may happen. It is what it is. So the Falcons are set up to be pretty good right now, and it looks like having Kirk Cousins around is viable. Now, I will say this before I get out of here. If he's traded, you can probably get something good for him at the for the value, but I just don't see that happening. I would be surprised if he is traded, but maybe so. But right now, for the foreseeable future, it looks like a good look. All things considered, I think he's better off as a veteran quarterback, even though he's expensive. But hey, it is what it is. It just didn't work out for him to be a QB1 for the next couple of years. But you got a QB1 quality quarterback at backup. And for the most part, that's all you can really ask for. So we'll see how it plays out. Things can change. It is what it is. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think.